As I have shown you the procedure to open the extrude option and select the plane for creating the extrude, which was something similar to like this. Clicking on extrude, then going to placement, defining a sketch and selecting the plane, clicking on sketch. So this is a process of say around 5 to 7 clicks. I'm sorry, maybe 3 to 4 clicks. But there is another way to open the extrude and jump directly into the sketching section, and I will be showing you that way. So let me close off this and let me cancel and come back to the default view. So for example, if I want to create a extrude in the top plane, okay, so I can click on extrude and I can directly click on the top plane. So when I'm selecting the top plane, immediately I'm coming to the sketching layout. Okay, so this has prevented me to go to the default procedure, that is to go to the placement, define, select the plane and press OK. So all those steps have been cancelled and directly I'm landing on the sketching layout, wherein I can just click on the normal view and start creating the circles. So this is another way where we can try to open the extrude option and create extrusions. So the way was, click on the extrude, select the plane you want to extrude the geometry. Clear? So I'll try to show you one more way. The next way is to select the plane first. Example, I want to select a plane on the front view, or I want to draw the extrusion or create a model in the front view. So I'm selecting the front plane right now and I'm clicking on extrude. So you can see the moment I have clicked on extrude, I have the sketching layout with me. I can go to the sketch view and I can start creating the sketches. So it is not important for you to create the sketch with respect to the center. Again, I'm telling you, it depends on the geometry what you're having. We will see the exercises and see how we are approaching each extrude option. So in this case, I have drawn the layout on the left hand side of the origin. Now let me see what is the kind of extrusion I'm getting. So you can see that the origin is over here and my geometry is getting extruded with respect to the plane what I've created. So it is perpendicular to the with respect to the sketch what I've created, and it is perpendicular to the plane on which I've created the sketch. So this is another way of creating extrude. So the location of the sketch totally depends on the geometry what we are working with. So I'm just trying to tell you different ways of creating extrude right now. So let me just cancel it, go back to the default view. Now let us try to see what are the other options in extrude. So first let us create an extrusion. Let us create a circle extrude. So I have created the cross section. So by now you must have understood that I will be creating a cylinder again, because circle is the cross section of a cylinder. I have pressed OK using the middle click. I'm just moving the direction. And now you can see over here we have an option called options. So when I'm clicking on options, you can find something called as depth over here, and this depth is equal to the value what is written over here. You can see I have a value of 250 over here, I have a value of 250, but there is a difference. The difference is with respect to the side. Now in this case you can see that the extrusion is happening only on the one side of the plane. So this side is designated as side 1, and the kind of extrusion what I'm having is a blind extrusion. So blind extrusion, in the sense, it depends on the total depth value what we are using. So if we are changing the value, that much amount of extrusion will be happening to our sketch or the geometry. Now I want another extrusion by using the same circle what I've created, the 2-dimensional sketch, but I want it to be on the other side. So the other side of the plane is designated as side 2. So by default, this is not active. If we are wanting in some cases to get it activated, so we have to click on options, and remember that first you have to create the extrusion, then you have to go to the options instead of pressing OK. Clear? So I'm clicking on side 2 right now, and I'm clicking on the none option. So when I'm clicking on the none option, there is a drop down box over here. I will be selecting the blind option first. So you can see automatically I'm getting another extrusion on the right hand side. So when I am trying to move or increase the material on the side 2, there is no change happening on the side 1. Similarly, if I'm trying to change the depth of the side 1, there is no change happening on the side 2. So these are independent of each other. And you can change the dimensions or the depth from this particular location also. Say I want 500 one side and I want 250 on one side. So this is the way you can create extrusion on both sides of the plane. Let's go to the next video.